Hey, what is going on, guys? In this video today, we're going to be going over the fastest ways to level up in Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 2. It's kind of funny because I made a video just like this for Chapter 2 Season 1 where I basically explained the brand new XP system and the fastest ways to level up. And that was great and helpful for a few weeks, but then randomly Fortnite totally changed the XP system and basically made that video kinda outdated with a lot of inaccurate information. Then they changed the entire XP system again at the beginning of this season. However, one thing that's still the same is that your season level and battle pass level are the same thing, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so the first step in leveling up fast is understanding how exactly the XP system works in Chapter 2 Season 2. And as I mentioned in the intro, this was drastically changed after Chapter 2 Season 1 was released, so you may not even have realized it, but everything's different now. So the most important aspect of gaining XP as quick as possible is completing the daily medal punch card. Now the mechanics of this still work exactly the same way as they did in the beginning of Chapter 2, but the amount of XP you get was increased and then decreased by a considerable amount. So each day, this daily medal punch card allows you to get up to 10 total medals just by playing the game. The different types of medals you can get are the first match of the day medal, which is a freebie you will automatically get for playing your first game each day, the battle medal, which you get by getting a certain amount of kills in a game, usually 2 to 3 depending on the mode, the scavenger medal, which you get for searching a certain amount of chests in a game, usually 3 to 4, the teamwork medal, which you get for getting a certain amount of assists in a game, usually 2 to 4, and finally the survivor/team score medal, which in a regular game mode you'll get for surviving until the top 50. Now, for medals 1 through 4 and 6 through 9, you'll get 5k XP each, and for medals number 5 and number 10, you'll get 10k XP each. So now, if you get all 10 medals, which should really only take you maybe 3 to 4 games on average, that's 60,000 total XP, which is obviously a considerable amount. However, be warned that the medal punch card resets every single day at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. And unlike how old daily challenges worked, there's no carryover here. If you don't finish your punch card one day, you miss out on all the XP you didn't get for that day. So if you want to level up as fast as possible, fully completing every punch card is absolutely vital, especially since it's so easy. The other incredibly important way of gaining XP are weekly mission challenges, which have basically been totally overhauled in Chapter 2 Season 2. Instead of giving us a list of challenges, there's now a table of challenges which has a map of the island on it. And this map is really helpful because for the challenges that are area specific, it actually shows you the general area of where you need to go to complete the challenge. So hopefully there's now a little less need to search for how to complete certain challenges on YouTube and Google. Now typically these challenges will be a little more involved than what you'd have to do to complete the medal punch card, and here's some random examples of challenges from week 1. Search 7 chests at the grotto or the shark, disguise yourself inside a phone booth in 3 different matches, and deal 2,000 total damage to henchmen. These challenges give a whopping 40,000 XP each, and at least for week 1, there's 10 of them. So obviously, with some simple math, you'll get 400,000 XP for completing the entire set. So this should be pretty obvious, but if you want to level up and upgrade your battle pass as fast as possible, make sure you're doing all of these mission weekly challenges. An additional thing to note here is that based on some hints we have in-game, it seems like a new set of these challenges are going to be released every 2 weeks, when in the past, weekly challenges were released every week. That isn't 100% confirmed, but it seems fairly likely that's going to be the case this season. The other 3 methods of earning XP in Chapter 2 Season 2 are daily challenges, finding XP coins, and obviously playing regular games. Daily challenges are actually fairly simple. You get one new daily challenge each day, and they give 31,000 XP each for completion. They're kinda similar to weekly challenges, to where some of them will require you to go a bit out of your way to complete, but definitely nothing too difficult. Honestly, in the old system, daily challenges weren't too important since they gave a relatively low amount of XP, but now each daily challenge gives you a little more than half the XP of completing an entire daily punch card, so you definitely want to make sure that you do all of your daily challenges ASAP if you want to level up as fast as possible. Another method to earn XP is by finding the XP coins scattered across the map. In Season 1, there were 64 of them total, so expect a similar number in Season 2. Also, the coins now come in multiple rarities, with the higher rarity ones awarding more XP. Unfortunately though, we don't know exactly how much XP yet because at the moment they're glitched and not awarding any, but Fortnite announced they're looking into it and it should be fixed relatively soon. The final really important method of gaining XP is by obviously playing games, and we'll get into more detail about that shortly. So I just named a bunch of different amounts of XP, 5k per punch card medal, 40k per mission challenge, 31k per daily challenge, so a lot of you are probably wondering, how much XP do I need per level, or how much XP do I need to get to level 100? Well, here's your answer. So Chapter 2 Season 2 seems to be following the exact same level up system as Season 1 in terms of XP. The first 7 levels are going to require between 20k and 70k XP to level up, then for every single level from 8 to 100, it's going to be the same amount of XP required to level up, 80,000. So you're looking at roughly 7.6 million total XP to reach level 100 in Chapter 2 Season 2. That may sound like an absolute ton, but just think about it like this. If you complete your daily punch card and daily challenge 50 days, which is only about 70% of the season, that's going to give you 4.6 million XP, which is about 60% of the way to level 100. And then when you account for actually playing games and doing other challenges, you'll probably be able to reach level 100 much faster than you would initially expect. Alright, so now let's get into some tips when it comes to playing actual matches to gain as much XP as possible. The biggest tip I can give you is to play super aggressive. There's two main types of match XP you get after every game, Combat XP and Survival XP. As the name suggests, Combat XP rewards you for getting into fights with other players, and Survival XP rewards you for staying alive. In almost every single game you play, even if you don't get a lot of kills, Combat XP is going to be significantly higher than Survival XP. And that's due to the fact that there's so many different ways to earn Combat XP, such as getting eliminations, getting assists, getting double kills, getting headshots, dealing a certain amount of damage with shotguns, etc, etc. So let me just show you two examples here to kinda highlight this point. The first is from a Team Rumble game I played where I was just messing around, and in a game that lasted about 15 minutes, I ended up getting something like 15 kills, which in the new Team Rumble format really isn't much at all, trust me. But still, I earned roughly 7.3k Combat XP and only 2k Survival XP. Now, here's a regular solos game where I played really passive, survived between about 10 to 15 minutes, but only ended up getting 3 kills. And even in that scenario where I played way more for survival than combat, the XP earned was still pretty much exactly the same. So I think that there's two things you can take away from that. First off, you have way more control over Combat XP, and it also generally has more upside than Survival. So if you want to get the most XP possible per game, revolve your playstyle around it. Second, this should also show you how good of a game mode Team Rumble really is when it comes to earning XP. It's a bunch of players running around in the open, not really building, so even if you're an average player, you're still gonna get a ton of limbs, assists, headshot, double kills, and all of those things which bump up your combat XP so much. Also, another added bonus of Team Rumble is that it's great for completing a lot of the daily and weekly challenges. Something like deal 1,000 damage with assault rifles could take you maybe 4 or 5 regular games to complete. However, in Team Rumble, since you deal so much damage, it should only take you 1 or maybe 2 games at most. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you watched the entire thing, be sure to let me know with a comment down the comment section below. Let me know either what level you reached in Chapter 2 Season 1, or what level you currently are in Chapter 2 Season 2. Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, do whatever the heck you want, and I will catch you guys next time.